Hi, it's Marlene with the Sharing Light. How are you? It's been a little while, and I just wanted to touch base and see how you're doing. This year has been the ultimate year of self-reflection, of coming to terms with who we are and letting things go, just being, just breathing. I spoke with a beautiful friend yesterday who reached out to me because she knew that I was having some feelings, some troubles, some issues that I needed to work through. And I wanted to work on it on my own because it's all within ourselves, it's all within us to be able to do this. But I think my heart placed a call to her because she reached right out to me, and over 2 hours later of working with her, I got to a beautiful place where I wasn't before that. Now, I'm going to be honest, I came from a place where it was dark. We all have light and dark within us, and that's okay. That's okay because we see the contrast, we see the balance. And the place that I was in was dark. It made me question being here, why I'm here. Do I want to still be here? And my answer is yes, I do want to still be here. I know I'm here for a reason. I know I have work to do. And the one main thing that came, many things came from our conversation, but the one main thing that came from the conversation that I did today was I came to my office and I meditated for a while, like close to 2 hours. And I didn't feel like anything was happening. I think I dozed off a couple times. A few times I felt like I was struggling to breathe. I ended up doing, I'm in my office, so on my healing table, I ended up doing like a healing energy session on myself where I just put my hands on myself, and the different points. And so I did that, and that was very healing for me. And then this is the most important part of this video right now that I want to share with you. What I did after that, I feel, moved mountains for me. I originally was planning on making several videos for different people who my throat chakra is which is for communication. I'm not allowing myself to speak my truth, to say the things I need to say. And I was originally planning on making a separate video for each person who I felt I just needed to speak to. Whether I did the video and sent it to them, or just deleted it, or just kept it for myself for the future to rewatch again later to see how far I've come. Whatever reason, I just decided, no, I'm just going to do a video where I am speaking to myself. And that's what I did. It ended up being a 15-minute long video where I just spoke to myself. I spoke of the things that were heavy on me, and I let them go. I worked through them as I was speaking of them. And yes, I did name certain people in this video, and I did confront situations. But what happened in the video at the end was beautiful. I could literally see myself shift over, move, like my conscious awareness just moved to the side, and truth just came through me. I stared into the camera and I just spoke, and it wasn't, I mean, it was my words, but it was words from my heart that were coming. It wasn't like my mind, it was my heart speaking to me. And even just staring into the camera and just making eye contact with myself, because how often do we really do that? Do we really like ever sit there and stare at a mirror and have a conversation with ourselves? I mean, this was amazing to be able to go back and watch it again, which I did immediately. After I finished recording it, I watched it back. And it was even more powerful watching it back because I feel so loved by me. And that wasn't present in the beginning of the video. It was a beautiful experience. And I recommend that we all do this because it is healing. Speak to yourself, be raw, be honest, be raw. But be kind. Be kind to yourself. It will come out at the end. By the end of the video, even if you start your video out listing your faults and saying the things that you don't like yourself for, you'll come around. You'll find that you can't go that route for very long, that you're going to suddenly start speaking of how beautiful you are and how good you are and how kind you are. And then suddenly, when you don't have anything else to say and you're just kind of staring, you may feel like you want to stop. Don't stop. Keep going with it. Just stare at it. Stare at the camera. Stare at the numbers counting at the top of your screen. Just stare at that. All of a sudden, you're gonna like be in this zone. You'll be channeling. You might just say one word, you might say a few, but look into your own eyes. At the end, when you're done, you'll be able to look into your own eyes and feel the love that you have for you, because it's there and it's beautiful. And it's what we all need to see right now.